global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings. Today, quick recap. The General Superintendent of Deeper Life Gospel Church, Bible Church, WF Kumuyi, intended to hold a crusade in southeastern Nigeria. The indigenous people of Biafra sent a stern warning. The Christian Association of Nigeria CAN also replied the indigenous people of Biafra. Well, as we speak, indigenous people of Biafra have finally made their full stand on everything, including the possible issue of insecurity. And finally, WF Kumuyi have decided to make his stand known both to indigenous people of Biafra and the general public as a whole. Well, before we go to the news proper, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. As we speak, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has urged the Christian Association of Nigeria and the General Superintendent of the Deeper Christian Life Ministry, Pastor Kumuyi, not to ignore proper security advice. Well, according to the news, the Biafran group had in earlier statement advised Kumuyi to suspend the crusade scheduled to hold in Abia State. IPOB has said Kumuyi and the organizers of the program should analyze the current security situation in Southeast region and shelve plans to hold the crusade. In a follow-up statement on Saturday, signed by its spokesperson, Ima Powerful, IPOB said if the church went ahead with the crusade and evil befell attendees at the event, the pastor will be held responsible. IPOB, however, alleged that Christian Association of Nigeria CAN had not met the expectations of the Christian community in Nigeria, claiming that the association was playing politics and allowing Muslim fanatics to slaughter Christians everywhere in Nigeria. The statement reads, and I quote, "We maintain our sincere advice to Pastor Kumuyi of the Deeper Life Ministry on his planned crusade in Aba. This advice must be taken seriously and not ignored, because if anything untoward happens to anyone in the said crusade, we will hold him responsible. Christian Association of Nigeria CAN must understand that they have not met the expectations of the member and the Christian community in Nigeria. CAN is busy playing politics and allow Muslim fanatics to slaughter Christians everywhere in Nigeria. It is unbelievable that Christian Association of Nigeria would not summon the courage to fight for their members when Muslims and insecurity men attack and murder their members. They should, however, understand that IPOB will not fold its hand and watch our people deliberately put in harm's way to be slaughtered because of crusade, when they know the politicians will employ their local thugs to slaughter people and target that IPOB was responsible for such an attack. The Christian Association of Nigeria should rather appreciate the genuine advice from IPOB and ESM members for giving Pastor Kumuyi security intelligence, because we are here on ground in Biafra land. Is CAN anything that is Christian Association of Nigeria saying that insecurity cannot only be curbed with prayers? Where is CAN and what has been its reaction? IPOB does not have any issues with Kumuyi or any other pastor or men and women of God for that matter. What we are talking about is the security of Biafrans. Pastor Kumuyi and CAN should publicly declare that they should be held responsible if any attack by those recruited by politicians and the Nigerian security apparatus should happen during this crusade. CAN should stop gambling with people's lives, and Christians should understand that their lives matters. CAN should know that all politicians in Nigerian territory have criminal thugs they use to pursue a particular political interest, and these people are not minding the repercussions or outcome. Therefore, we still advise Kumuyi and the ministry to think twice and stop this crusade. Criminals in the region attacked INEC, power holding companies, schools, burial ceremonies, wedding ceremonies, and blame it on peaceful IPOB. And no media house or politician and Christian leadership will exonerate us because we are Biafrans. We don't need crusade at this time. The security situation is very bad in the region. We won't allow unnecessary waste of lives in the territory. Now, hear what WF Kumuyi has got to say. He said, the Christian Association of Nigeria had backed Kumuyi and urged IPOB to allow the holiness preacher to proceed with his crusade. However, the octogenarian headed IPOB's within. I say that again. However, the octogenarian heeded the IPOB's warning, that's Kumuyi himself, and cancelled the Abia Crusade on Saturday. In a statement titled "Celebrating 1 year of global evangelism," I say that again. Celebrating 1 year of global evangelization, global crusade with Kumuyi. Akpofore said Kumuyi would keep praying for God's divine intervention for the insecurity bedeviling the Southeast geopolitical zone. The Southeast zone has recorded massive killings and deadly attacks by UGM in the past 1 year. Hundreds of civilians, politicians, and security agents have been gruesomely brought down by rampaging marauders parading themselves as UGM. Also, government facilities, including local government secretariat, police stations, and offices of the Independent National Electoral Commission have been burnt by these vicious criminals. Kumuyi's crusade was not the first to be cancelled in recent times. Last week, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adejare Adeboye, who also cancelled his crusade in Sokoto and Bauchi State following the murder of a Christian student, Deborah Yakubu or Deborah Samuel, for alleged blasphemy against Prophet Muhammad, is getting very dicey. It's good to note that the man of God, if you listened to what IPOB said, honestly, they have no evil intention. If there's massive insecurity going on in Southeast, and till date, our leaders, both political, spiritual, socio-economical, socio-cultural, have not been able to, cut it or stop it, then honestly it's not wise to be gathering. It except of course they'll do it individually in their homes. A prayer, even this holy book said, where two or three are gathered in his name, there he is in our midst. So you may not necessarily need to hold a crusade. All right, you could be praying in your various rooms, of which Pastor W.F. Kumuyi, God bless you, sir, I have also admonished that he would be doing the praying. He would also advise other people to go ahead and pray. The level of insecurity going on in Southeast is alarming. Anambra is the latest one, I tell you. It's now, in fact, right now it has overtaken Imo State. Before now it was actually Imo, then a bit of Ebonyi, Ebonyi. Now Anambra has just, in fact, it's on chat. It's chatting the whole thing, and it's terrible, knowing fully well that Soludo came in with very fantastic and lovely dreams, and is right now battling insecurity as if it's just the mandate, the only mandate he's got. Although he's, with his level of wisdom, is trying to do other things at the same time. But you just know that some things are not just right in Southeast. It's good to also note that the man of God did not take offense. All right, he saw reasons with what IPOB said. IPOB said, look, no problem if you want to hold it, but please take full responsibility if anything happened, anything or towards happened to the people living in Southeast. Yes, they may be Deeper Life members, but they're actually Southeasterners. Okay, they were born in Southeast, they're Southeasterners attending Deeper Life. So yes, to a great extent, IPOB may have some sort of say over the security architecture. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section. Do you agree with what IPOB have done, or do you think they're taking it overboard, that God still works in miraculous ways? He could still have held that crusade and nothing would have still happened. I guess it's a case of faith. Let's interact. What's your take on this, please?